So when we asked some of your teammates on your side of the ball the last few weeks, some of the guys that are standing out this spring, your name comes up just about every time. How has spring practice gone for you, and what have you done to kind of generate that buzz?
I mean, it's great. I mean, we got a great set of coaches, and I mean, coming out here every day, having thick pen, be here, and actually be that type of role model you look up to, because he's actually all-ACC linebacker 3 times, so he's the type of coach and person I look up to have that motivation to come out here every day and go hard.
Aaron Crawford said that you're talking a lot on defense, you're calling some stuff, you kind of a really important role there. Can you take us through what your role is and how that's coming for you?
Right, well, on defense, I feel like we always play at our best when we're communicating. When we're not communicating, we have lapses, miscues, and if I can talk to the D-line and get them on the same page and just turn around and talk to the safeties and corners and get everybody on the same page, then we'll have a way better chance to make the plays than miscuing and having a bust.
Who are some players maybe that the fans
I'm gonna throw Nick up here
Saturday
too, both these guys got class.
What players are fans looking out for?
Who should have been looking out for you? Who's kind of impressed?
Well, I feel like, just impressive?
Yeah.
On the offensive side of the ball, usually the fans gravitate to the offensive side of the ball because they're always the ones scoring the touchdowns and stuff. I would think Bo Corrales and Daz are a big one coming back. They've had 2 great seasons playing as a freshman and also as a sophomore. So I think Daz and Bo are going, and also Cade coming in. QB's been playing really well, and I think the fans seeing him against NC State playing well, I think they'll be excited to see him too.
What has Cade shown you in spring ball this fall?
Well, this spring, I mean, even last year against NC State, a couple weeks that he was preparing to play against NC State, he has a really good ball. I mean, most of the time he's putting it on the spot, and if he's not putting it on the spot, he's not underthrowing it, so it gets picked. Instead, he's just going to overthrow it, so maybe we get a PI over it, or at least give the receiver some type of chance.
How many biggest challenges you think y'all face?
On defense, right now, the biggest challenges we face on defense, I think, the only thing that can stop us is us. That's the only thing I believe, because I feel like we have all the talent, everybody we need to be successful. I think everybody just needs to stay on the same page, keep communicating. I think we'll be a great defense.
How has Chaz adjusted? What have you seen from him so far this spring?
I feel like Chaz adjusted very well. I actually talked to him before he made the switch, and I found out that he played linebacker in high school. I know he played linebacker in high school, and the first few practices and even now, naturally, he just has a flow to the ball. I feel like he needs to improve on his pad level. I think just playing QB over the years, he's not used to getting down and get to that point of attack and keeping his pads low. But I feel like once he gets his pads low and learns the defensive schemes a little bit more, I think he'll fit in perfectly.
Are you slotted as a starter? Is that kind of, I mean, because y'all pretty thin at linebacker. You've lost Johnson's out this spring. You lost Cole.
Yeah, Cole's gone. Right now,
He's been doing great.
I'm projected as a starter at the mic and D. Ross at the wheel. I mean, when John comes back, we'll compete for the competition and see who ends up getting it in the fall.
Any other names of guys within linebackers that you expect to impact the game?
Well, D. Ross, me, Flint's really coming along. He's playing really good at the mic. He's showing us that he's understanding the defense and making plays. And also, I feel like Kane Roberts has came a long way. At the beginning, he wasn't really getting the defense really well, didn't really have a great instincts, but now he's flowing in because he's starting to get in the defense more. Now he's having better instincts, so I think he's improving really well, and he'll be able to help us during the season.
What's been the biggest adjustment for you, having not really gotten on the field last year? I think you played 1 snap at linebacker, to actually being slotted as a starter now and learning a new system?
What's the
biggest adjustment for you going from that to where you are right now?
Biggest adjustment is probably just preparing, being way more prepared. I want to know the defense from top to bottom. I want to know what the front has. I want to know what the safeties has. As in last year, I was just focusing on, okay, I have this. This is only my job. Now I want to go up there thinking, okay, the D-line's going this way. The safeties, I got a squat corner right there. The safety's bound. I want to make sure everybody in the defense is on point, and I want to make sure what they're doing too.
Is that just your personal maturity as a player, or is it more the demand of your role now?
I think it's more maturity of a player. I mean, our coach always emphasizes it, but I feel like as a Mike linebacker, you should know what everybody's doing on the field when you're playing defense.
A couple more for you,
Trey Morrison kind of showed out last year as a freshman. Kind of where has he made his strides this spring?
I mean, Trey was great for us last year. I mean, you can't really ask much from a freshman coming in, 18-year-old and playing, and each and every day he's just getting better. He's getting better and better. I mean, much for saying he's going to be a great player for us.
Most impressive, just like overall.
Exactly.